everybody. Welcome to your next great read. It's Miss Rachel here at the Georgina Public Library. I have the wonderful, talented Miss Sarah behind the camera. She's been such a big help to me filming these series, and I'm so grateful for that. Today we're going to jump right into our Juvenile Easy Reader collection. So we started with how to search the catalog, board books, JPs. This is kind of the step up. So when your child is beginning to read and beginning to develop those skills of reading, you can still read these books to your child even if they are a bit younger because they have a lot of popular titles in them, like TV shows and movies and characters already established in their picture book collection. But it is focused mainly on the beginning to learn those reading skills and reading by yourself. So to start us off, one of the best tools we have in our Juvenile Easy Reader collection, we call them JEs for short here, is our Bob Book series. So this is particularly the set 3. They're written by Bobby Lynn Malslin, but we typically refer to them as the Bob Books. So these are great concept books for beginning readers. So on the back, I'm just going to read the different box sets that we have. We have beginning readers, that's set 1. Advanced beginners is set 2. Word families, which is this one, and I'll go into that a little bit more. Complex words and long vowels. So this is starting to develop those building blocks of reading. So just to show you what's inside, they come with multiple little books in here. So this is word families. So it's kind of, as a parent, you might think of it as rhyming words. So the Mop was a big dog. Mop was a floppy dog. Mop is Tom's pal. Come Mop, said Tom. Tom sat on Mop. So kind of that rhyming in word families and groupings here. And they are all grouped together so that they're meant so that you kind of read them in order and they develop the skills and they get a little bit more advanced as they go in each set and as the series continues. So these are really great. We recommend them to lots of families. We have lots of popular titles for our Juvenile Easy Readers. Like I said, we have ones for TV shows and movies quite often coming. So PJ Masks, this is a really popular series, and this is one of our brand new books that we have. Gecko Takes Charge. So we know these are popular series. I'll just show you a couple of the illustrations in there. And this is level 1, so of this series. So it says it on here. Some of them have like a circle with a number 1 to 3 typically is what they do with different publishers. So you can see it's a little bit more basic, not as many words on the page or sentences. But just to give you a forewarning, different publishers have different levels within it. So if you get a level 1 from Ready to Read and then you have another one from I Can Read, they might not be the same level or same easiness or difficulty for your child. Just a heads up. So this one's a really fun series. I love Mo Willems so much. We love to do his books in story time, like pigeon books, like pigeon. Don't let the pigeon ride the bus. Don't let the pigeon needs to take a bath. All those. They're so funny. He's got such a great sense of humor. This is Today I Will Fly. This is Elephant and Piggy books. These are great. A lot of the JEs come in series. There's lots of this one in this series, so it's funny. This one is a more beginner level, which is great too. So it looks a little daunting, but it kind of gets kids feeling like they're reading a big kid book because it's a lot of pages in there. But as you can see, it's not a difficult read. It's just more conversational, and it's quite fun, and they're a funny duo, and great to kind of introduce them to reading, that concept of reading by themselves and reading a thicker book, and not too intimidating. But Mo Willems is hilarious, and even if you're just a parent reading to your child who can't read yet, or that can read and you want to read them together, I highly recommend them. They're so good. Another part of the collection I wanted to highlight is the Easy Readers has a nonfiction section, which is really fun. So if your kid's interested in more specific topics like animals, so we have tons of different animal ones. This one is rabbits, so rabbits in my yard. And again, they would have, typically they have levels themselves, but not all of them do. So they get real pictures. They actually learn facts about the subjects, but it's still meant for that beginner level. They don't have to go to our nonfiction shelf, which has a lot more like larger paragraphs and words and might be very daunting. This is a lot more approachable for the younger reader. And another one is Egyptians. So we have different countries. We have Canadian history. We have biographies. Egyptians is one of them. I thought we could just show a little bit about. Some of them are illustrated. Some of them have real pictures. This is kind of a mix. This one is a little more has a little more difficulty level than the other one. But yeah, these are really fun sections, and if you weren't in person in the branch, you might not always see them, or you might be going to your favorite section and miss them. So we have nonfiction in this age level, which is great. And just to show you about those series, kind of continuing on, like Mo Willems, you know, once you're kind of doing that transitions from picture books to picture books to easy readers, you can still find some of your favorite series like Pete the Cat at the Beach. So it's not the same ones that you get from the picture books, and Pete the Cat's right here behind me. It's not the same. You won't get four groovy buttons in this series, but you get different stories and adventures for Pete, a character that they might already be really enjoying and attached to. This is my first reader, so some of them have that on there too, so it's kind of more the beginner level, especially when they're a series from the picture book collection. They usually start off on a less advanced layer. So yeah, you can see what new adventures Pete gets up to. We have tons of those. Like I said, if you find some books in this collection you really like, usually they're part of a series, which is great, so you can keep on expanding and learning that. Thank you so much for watching our videos. If you have any questions or comments, please comment them or give us a phone call. We would love to help you pick your next book.